Magic Pumpkins, welcome back to the pumpkin patch. Sorry for the delay in this video. I'm working with some new technology, and technology is not my best friend. So hopefully this round will actually work, because I've recorded this video more times than I care to remember. So let's get started straight in with our new feature called Magic P's A to Z, where we go through the alphabet one letter at a time and talk about random things that belong with that letter. I'm going to start now with my little screen here. I'm going to start a track called Andrew by the fantastic DJ Katie Rocks, who happens to also be my fantastic sister. So if we get that going in the background, and hopefully it will be at the right volume this time, and hopefully my microphone will also be working at the same time. Technology. So basically I'm going to quickly go over 3 different things beginning with the letter A that somehow relate to my life, and hopefully it'll come out right this time. So first thing I want to talk about is artwork, because I don't know, some of you might know or not that I'm also an artist as well as a poet, and I just want to quickly show you a few things, and I will leave a link down below to my Facebook, Magic Pumpkin Art, where you can go check out more if you so wish. So first of all, here is, trying not to get the shiny bit on the screen, my Modigliani inspired pastel portrait, which was really fun to do. My first time ever working with pastels, so that was really cool to do. And I will show you also a picture that I bought at an art exhibition, which isn't one of my own, but it's something that just stood out to me, because I absolutely love things like this, like trees and sunsets and all that kind of thing, and this one just really stood out to me. Get that in the camera there. This is a ink and chalk winter silhouette by Jane Brown. So if you ever come across any of her work, I haven't got any details there, literally just what I brought from the art exhibition. Fantastic artist. She also does some amazing woven art as well, so it's always great to check out other people that do things that you like. So whether that's poetry, art, writing, whatever, it's so great to get out there and see other people's work. As I'm going to show you now, I was brought up in a very artistic household. My mum was a big inspiration for me in all things creative, and so here is one of her pieces. Get it into the screen. That is a watercolour of the Cornmill and Packhorse Bridge at Boot by Linda Shepherd. And I will quickly move on to the last one I'm going to show you, which is a piece of my granddad's artwork. Which I shall just try not to get the shiny bits reflecting off the screen. Can I get that there? There we go. Ah. There we go. I'll try my best. He's done as well lots of different styles, but this is just one of the few that I happen to have around the house. And he actually did some drawings for some of my poems, which I've got on some of my earlier videos, which you could go check out. So next, we'll move on from art, although I could talk about it for a lot longer, but we'll move on to our next subject, which is arthritis, which will be a nice quick one because I've only got a small amount of it. Unfortunately, in my big toes, was diagnosed in my late 30s, saw the x-rays with all these great big chunks of extra bone. It's really weird. It's really strange to be able to tell the weather from in your feet, and you don't realise how much you use your big toes until you suddenly can't get up off the floor without grabbing stuff and making noises. You know, it's not fun. I used to really enjoy doing a lot of different Gillian Michaels workouts, believe it or not, to look at me, but and now trying to get up and down off the floor between each one is just impossible thanks to this damn arthritis. But I manage, and I find other ways around things, and some nights I can be in tears and sometimes I can be absolutely fine. So I take each moment as it comes and just deal with it in the moment and try and stay mindful about it, because otherwise it would just drive me nuts, and try not to think about, you know, how things are going to change in the future, because there's nothing I could do about that. And yeah, just leave it there. But yeah, sometimes I end up walking with a stick. Sometimes I'm hopping around like perfectly fine. So you just, as I said, you just carry on. You just keep carrying on, carrying on. Next, anxiety, which recording of this video earlier today has been giving me. I've been nearly at the point of tears trying to figure out this damn technology. So hopefully this is all coming through fine. But yes, I've had varying types of anxiety since a young teenager, right up to now into my 40s. It just, the way you cope with it and the way you look at things, you learn more as you get older. And yeah, it affects me in different ways. Sometimes it affects me a lot, sometimes, like with the arthritis, sometimes it affects me a lot, sometimes it doesn't affect me at all. Sometimes I can do loads of things, sometimes the whole day just is a waste of a day, although I shouldn't look at things like that. But yeah, panic attacks, very strange. You know, before I carry on, that song is about to run out, so as you can see my little mouse over here. Let's go back into Katie's channel and scroll down to another song beginning with A, which is Ain't You Glad? And again, links in the comments. But yeah, just to finish off that subject, it's something that I've accepted as part of me, and that's it. I don't worry when I have a panic attack anymore, because I know that I know what it is, I know why it's happening, and I know that I'll come out the other side and that I will be okay. It's just a way of coping, and it is linked to my HSP personality trait and my empathic abilities, which I will speak about in other alphabet videos. And I think that's a good place to stop. If you have any questions, of course, please feel free to ask down in the comments below. That would be fantastic. And also, if you have any suggestions for subjects that you might want to hear me talking about in other letters of the alphabet, I might take those on board. We will see. So I will leave all now, and click on all the like, subscribe, like, blah blah blah, all that stuff that I can never remember to say in a great big long line like I'm supposed to. The joys of technology again. Right, if you do all those, that would be fantastic, and it does really mean the world to me, seeing how you all do that for me. It's fantastic. I will go off now, and I will see you when we get to the letter B, and I wonder what we're going to talk about then. So thank you for sticking around this long. Thank you for listening to me babble my craziness, and I will hear you all later. No, I won't. I will speak to you all later. That's the one. Goodbye, and